Detective work isn't glamorous. But when you owe your soul to a raccoon with a ledger, you learn to improvise. To escape the clutches of that conniving crook, I've donned this hat, this cape, and a newfound sense of justice. Or maybe just desperation. The case? A fiery one. Arson, in fact. With my wits and a suspiciously low budget, I can't even afford a magnifying glass. I'll crack this case wide open for that reward money, right before the hound from Baker Street sniffs it out. Shiori! Welcome Welcome! Oh dear. I wonder where I am. Alright, novelites. And, people who may or may not be something else. We have a crime to solve! You see that timer down below? That's how much time we have until the hound from Baker Street appears to actually solve the case. I am just a wannabe detective. That's right, I don't have access to anything. I can't even afford a silhouette right now. This is the most I have. So, we're on a timer, we gotta solve this crime. We gotta get the reward money. So, as you all know by now, this case is arson. Arson is defined as setting things on fire. People or things, I don't know. Now, I do have to warn you, I do have a graphic here of the victim. The victim is called the designer. For in my portfolio, based on what I may have bribed one of the constables for, their background is that, well, they made clothes. They designed. Maybe they're a graphic designer, I don't know, but we'll figure that out. If you are squeamish, please look away because I have actual footage or actual pictures of the crime scene. So, are you guys ready? Don't tattle on YouTube. Thank you. Okay. This is the victim's remains. This is all we have. We didn't have much to begin with. So, keep this picture in mind. Look at the crime scene. If you see anything remotely suspicious, keep that in mind, alright? So now, it is time for us to go into the investigation room. I've already collected all the suspects. I actually don't even know if they are the real suspects, to be honest. But that's not my problem. That's their problem. So, let us go ahead and prepare to look into that. Let's just hope they're the suspects. I don't freaking know, honestly. Let us go over what we may need to know. So, first off, do you want to know the details of the death or the suspects first? Actually, you know what? For the interest of things, we gotta go through them in order to be a real detective. So, we're gonna go over the details of death first, and then we'll just give you a little chit-chat about the suspects. So, based on this, let us see. This is just the preliminary report. I don't have the autopsy report. That's gonna take a while. It's also probably a little crispy, based on the little facts I do know. Based on this, let's see. The time of death was just last night, actually. Hence the preliminary report. It takes about maybe a week or so after the time of death to get all the other results. This is based on a broken watch I found at the crime scene. I may have also left my own evidence there, but that's not my problem right now. That's future Shiori's problem. Time of death, 9:39 p.m. last night. Based on a broken watch. The location was the designer's own office. In fact, it was actually their break room. Interestingly enough, I didn't see any forced signs of entry, and I didn't see any signs of struggle. So whatever this was, maybe there was a hitman involved? Hard to say based on the little I know. Items I've discovered that I will eventually have to give to the police. I did find a letter. It was a little crispy. In fact, it also says go play Sudoku or something here. It is not written by hand. It looks like someone just took an arts and crafts project. Did a lot of creative stuff with the letters here, as you can see. So that is one of it. I also found this thing. I think it's cotton. I don't know what it was for. Then again, they're called the designer, so maybe they were just working with this. Not quite sure. And then, last but not least, there were just a bunch of jars. It kind of looks like, kind of like ketchup, I'll be honest. But this is empty. The jar is tinted red. Whatever was supposed to be in here, it is not here. So, I guess it's like a blood jar. That is what we have for these items. Whoops. Now, for the other thing, we have 3 suspects. we have the... what was she called again? I believe she was called The Rival. Because they don't have names. I can't remember their names. We have The Rival, The Patron, and The Apprentice. With a capital T for the, by the way. Or maybe it's like a capital D and A. So, The Rival, judging by her name alone, I assume she was jelly. That's it. I assume she was either a love rival, or maybe she is also a fashion rival. Or maybe they just play like Fortnite together and she's like a gamer rival. Not quite sure, I haven't interrogated them just yet. The Patron, I assume she has a Patreon. Shrugs, don't know. And then the Apprentice, maybe she's like some sort of wizard or something. So that is what we have for these. Now, it is time to figure out who to interrogate first. So, who do you want to start with? I will allow you this poll. I'm gonna base it on 1, 2, and 3, by the way. So 1 is the rival, 3 is the apprentice. Who to question? Who do you want to start with? We don't have a lot of time, so we are gonna make do with what we can. So go ahead and vote who you want to start with. Keep in mind, we are on a timer, and we just gotta roll with the punches before Sherlock comes home. Another thing, by the way, of note, I believe that the cameras were actually burnt. Whatever footage was meant to be there, it's not there anymore. So maybe it was wiped clean, or maybe it just broke during the fire. There is no other crime like this in the vicinity of this location. So make do of what you will for that. Alright, we are gonna go to the rival. Very well, very well. Let's go ahead and prepare that. She's so fancy, look at that! She has her own introduction card! You're wrong to accuse me, Miss Detective. I didn't do squat! The designer and I are just friendly competitors who meet up with the showbiz when it's time to show off our goods. Now, we have 3 questions we can ask. Where were you? Last night. How did the designer's death make you feel, if you want to play therapist? Or when did you last talk to the designer? So we will go ahead and pull this. However, there is a 4th option. It's not on here. But you have the option of showing items that we have. Now, once you show the items, we're gonna go through all of them in succession. So that's based on if we have time. So I will go ahead and show this poll. We are on probably like 8 minutes per suspect based on the time limits. So if you want to rush to the next person, we can vote for that too. Right now, I'm seeing people go for number 4, which is show items. Show items is the thing. Number 1 is, where were you at 9:39 p.m.? Scum! But we don't call her scum. So we have a few that are winning right now. I wonder what she was doing last night. What was she doing on the September 21st? Alright, number 4 has won, so we are gonna go with showing the items. So we're gonna start with, in the order that we should be doing. Actually, I'll keep that there. Whoop. We're gonna show the letter first. The death threat, I assume. Sounds like my attitude. But I swear to you, that one ain't me. Alright, she claims to not be involved with this letter. The go play Minecraft thing. So take that what you will. Maybe she's lying, maybe she's true. Do you think I care about the fabric they were working with? Or what they were wearing? She says. Well, I'm not some petty criminal who would need to go into the designer's store and steal from their stash. I got all my materials from a distributor that I have a long-standing business relationship with. Besides, all of the designer's things at the fashion show are just useless low-quality outfits. Ooh, she threw shade at the dead! Oh no. She claims that it is not her fault. Actually, I feel like I missed something. Sounds like my attitude. Yeah, I figured there's something suspicious about you. Looks like some 12-year-old trying to be edgy regarding the letter. I don't have time to write the damn letter. Okay, never mind. There's nothing new. my bad. I'm sorry. There was in fact nothing new when I pressed her about it. Now, the jar. Ugh, that terrible stench. The designer and their taste in scented candles. And heck, those disgusting fragrances would always linger. Probably from a new trendy candle those dumb kids use. I mean, come on. What happens if a customer comes in and is allergic to it, huh? What you gonna do if you activated their allergy and they faint or some bullcrap? Alright, so, according to her, this is a scented candle. No, I can't really verify that, for I have no connections, but that is what she thinks. So now that we've shown the items, what do you want to ask next? So you got 1, 2, or 3 on which. Go ahead and vote! Vote! We gotta act fast! They'll give you maybe 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 1, we're gonna ask, where were you at the night of her death? So, oh, that's a lot. Why is that a lot? There you go. Where were you at 9:39 p.m. yesterday? How the hell should I remember the exact hour and minute? All I know is that last night, I went out to buy some fabric and groceries. Now, we have an option here. We can press on for more information. This may be useful, or it may not. It really depends on the person. Do you want to push her? Or are you like a nice person? Or you know, maybe you love pushing buttons, huh? Are you a dirty button pusher? You push lover, you? You're disgusting with the way you push those buttons. You do love pushing buttons. I knew it. Can't believe you. Alright, we have definitely a push for this. So, based on this, what do you have to say for yourself? I went to a fabric store 2 streets over before I smelled something smoky. Some kid called the emergency services, so I left it to them. Before you ask, no, I don't know who the kid was. All I heard was some female pipsqueak calling out for help. So she claims that she was 2 streets over. Someone else decided to help. So now that we've asked this one, we have 2 things that we can ask. We can ask, how did the death make you feel? Or, when did you talk to the designer? So, pick one. Wow, I'm really good at Pole Sky. Look at this. Question mark 2 or 3. Don't even know what 3 is at this point. It's when did you talk to the designer? That's 3. 2 is how did it make you feel? Alright, 3 is winning. I'll give you 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, Shiocracy. So, we are going with, when did you last talk to her? Alright, tell me the answer. Last week when she won some contest. I don't even want to think about it. Pissed me off. Do you want to push for an answer, or do you really think that she did won some contest? Maybe it was Fortnite. Maybe it was just the fashion contest, was it? Do you want to push for an answer, or you don't believe in pushing? Sometimes you just want to be lenient. No, you love pushing. Look at you. There's no mercy for you. You're disgusted when people don't push for answers. Alright, in 8 seconds, I'll allow it. Just giving the minority here a chance to vote for the majority. Alright! Unfortunately, you have lost. So, next one. I told you, I don't want to talk about it. Never mind, you won nothing. We have asked enough questions. Actually no, we have one more. We have time, right? I think we have time. How did it make you feel? Particularly neutral. Don't get me wrong, I hated that beef. I'm not so stupid enough to try anything though. The best revenge is to become more successful. Oh. She's that type of gal, huh? Now, you have the option of pushing here as well. So, do you want to push? Push? Or nah? Do you wish to push? Last time it didn't work well for you, but what about this time? Maybe you'll actually get lucky. Maybe you'll get lucky. Did she say anything that was of consequence to you, huh? Alright, I see that you have decided to push! Wow, because we have time, that's what it is, huh? I don't care if it has been years since the incident. She stole one of my designs and got the credit for it during a fashion show. Funnily enough, I often see the stolen design being worn by one of her clients. That client likes to smoke with a pipe. And it's not tobacco she's smoking. Ticked me off with a prim and proper facade. Claiming that her design was stolen and there is a person that likes to smoke around them. What they smoke, I don't know. So, it is hard to say. But that is all we have for the rival. Interesting. But is she the one who did it? Find out in the next episode of Shiori BZ or something. Now, we've already done the rival. So, who do you want to go for next? You got 2 or 3? There you go. Now, you see at the top right? That's just so I know who we've already interrogated. So right now, we have interrogated one suspect completely. We have this then. There you go. Now, based on this, the apprentice! You guys are curious about the apprentice. Alright, let me go ahead and call her into suspicion then. Apprentice! Come here. Wow, entering with her fancy schmancy introduction sequence. Look at that. I'm so impressed. Hello there. I'm not exactly sure why I'm here. Oh, I bet you're unsure, that's for sure. I've always looked up to the designer. I can't believe this happened. Alright, what questions do you want to ask the person that definitely does not look like they're from Higurashi? Do you wanna show item? Or maybe you wanna just ask in order? There. I think we're doing good on time, but ask! There you go. What do you want to start with first? It may matter, it just depends on the timing of things. So, go ahead and vote. I'll give you about... I'll give you 10 seconds. Yeah, we got plenty of time. I think we're actually doing quite well before Sherlock actually shows up. Sorry, I don't know who this is. Anime? I've never heard of such a thing before. Alright, you guys want to ask where she was at 9:39 p.m. Was she truly playing with that blonde girl? Or was she at home with a knife? Who knows? So, where were you at 9:39 p.m. yesterday? Alright. Let's see. I think I was on my way home. Taking a bus and opening my apartment door. Do you think that she is honest? Are buses even a thing at this time span? Press? Or yeah, no. You believe her completely. At 9:39 p.m. she was on her way home, but from what? Was she visiting a friend? Did she really take the bus? Maybe we gotta find a bus driver, huh? I think Sherlock might have that covered, but we'll see. Alright, I'll give you 10 seconds. I'm just being fair here. 10 seconds to allow people to vote as their heart wishes for them. It has been 10 seconds. I am so sorry to the 21% gang. 22%, I'm so sorry. You have decided to push. Whoop. The designer store, of course. I work for them, so you know. She has admitted that she works for the designer. What does this mean? What is her role? Is she truly the apprentice? I don't know. I don't even know if I believe if she's the apprentice. Now, we have... what is this? We have, how did the death make you feel and when did you last talk to her? Or you can show the items. So, Go ahead and choose. Number 4 is to show the items. We've already asked where she was. You want to focus on the items now. You want to see what she has for her perspective. I see how it is. So, let me go ahead and go get them. Ugh. Go, cursor, go! Drag out the items. You ready? Okay. My little Shio sleuth here has appeared with the items now. So, going in the order of things, we first have the play Sudoku letter. I throw hate letters out so she doesn't see them. But I guess I wasn't fast enough. So she claims that this is a I hate letter, but we don't know from who. And actually, if you really think about it, I guess this also means that she receives multiple of these. Unfortunately, this is the only thing available in my inventory. So we don't exactly have the ability to determine beyond that. Maybe the others might know, who knows? Now, we also have fabric. Oh, it's the designer shirt and the fabric they worked with. It seems like, I guess it's just their shirt item. It's one of their many fabrics. I'm not sure if it's important, but we know that they turn into bacon essentially. Now the last one is the designer used that jar for her scented candles. She loved that smell. I don't know what the smell is, and she won't really tell me beyond this. But now that we've asked the items, I don't know if we gleaned anything useful, personally. So, now we have just 2 questions. We have, how did the death make you feel, and when did you last talk to her? There you go. It's the smell of sin. She handles the hate letters. Yeah, I guess she's like the manager or something, or the assistant. She's one of the moderators. She's the Discord mod. She looks at them. She's like, okay, time to time you out. Time to ban you. Into the Shadow Realm you go. Okay, based on this, number 3 is winning, and we'll probably have time for one more question, I assume. So, we'll go ahead and do, when did you last talk to the designer? So based on this, yesterday I was seeing the designer on my way out. The way out of where? Wasn't she, oh no. She left at 9:39 p.m, didn't she? She went to the bus. So she saw the designer yesterday. I wasn't supposed to work yesterday, but I figured I'd go in to practice my stitchings. You have the ability to push here. We can only push for questions because they just completely shut up when you show items. I don't know why. So do you want to press here? I don't... We got plenty of time, really. You want to press that? Okay, but respectfully, right? Just like a little shove. We gotta play good cop here. Even though I have stolen this outfit from the actual cop. Anyway, not my problem. Push with words? Alright. We're getting 90% push. You guys are so pushy. How are you... What if she doesn't want to be pushed? Would you still push her? Would you still push her? I don't remember seeing anyone else on my way out. That wasn't a lot of info, I guess. So, she doesn't remember seeing anyone. But there could have been someone still in there, for all we know. I believe the last question is, how did it make you feel? So we'll go ahead and ask it. I wish I could have done something different so that they didn't burn to a crisp, is it? Do you want to push her when she's sad and vulnerable? Are you sure? Are you really sure you want to be sad? She's so depressed. She was the apprentice. Didn't you hear what she said? She was very, very intrigued by... Oh, you guys are cruel. You are so cruel. Look at her. She's all blue. She's so blue right now. So are you sure? Are you sure? You might want to think twice, you know? Might want to think twice. Ooh, no one's thinking twice. Okay, alright. You've decided to push because you're cruel. And to this, She says... Oh, she's taking her time. She's like sniffling. Why would you ask me that? I could have turned my back from the boss and went back to them. Saved the designer. Saved my boss from their demise. To see them burnt up like that after a celebration dinner made me feel sad. How dare you? How dare you? Look at you. You're cruel. Particularly cruel. Wow, the apprentice is now running away. She's crying. She is absolutely heartbroken at being reminded that her master is burnt up. So, a celebration dinner. I wonder if it connects to someone else. Now, we have plenty of time, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the last suspect. The patron. Who may or may not have a Patreon. Fancy! She's twinkling! I bet she has a very fancy Patreon. Alright, patron, talk to us. Let me hear your voices! These are very primitive quarters. Not befitting of my status, but I will endure these accommodations if it will lead you to find the designer's killer. If you plan to interrogate me, do as you see fit, but know that there is nothing to acquire from accusing me of a crime I did not partake in. Are you sure? Are you sure? Alright, you guys know the drill. I hope you can count to number 4, because number 4 is showing your items. What do you want to do? We'll take our time. Maybe she has a lot to talk about. Maybe she's single. Who knows? Is she single? Are you single? Anyway. Number 4, is she single? Number 5, is she single? Number 6, will you be single? Okay, and 5. Number 4 is show items. And I believe that is the one that's winning right now. We're doing really good on time, actually. I'm very surprised. It's probably because I'm abbreviating the polls. So, number 4 is show items. Starting from the letter. Looks rather crude, like a child's prank at school. Why are you showing this to me exactly? She claims that it looks very childish. She doesn't know why you're showing it. Maybe this is how you feel about her, in fact. Is this how you feel about her? Yeah. She can only surmise it. She's playing clueless on here. So, she claims to not know anything. Now, for the fabric... Oh, this looks exactly like one of the shirts. She wore it often during our meetings. Oh, they met up. And then for the jar... looks like a regular jar to me. She claims to not know much about the jar. But, she has revealed that I guess they have meetings. Maybe this is the murder weapon, who knows? Even though you saw the preliminary report. Now that you know all the items, do you want to ask? Which one do you want to ask first? Where were you? How did the death make you feel? And when did you talk to the designer? Alright, number 1 is winning by a landslide. So we'll go ahead and vote on this then. Where were you at 9:39 p.m. yesterday? Well, what do you have to say for yourself? Such technicality. I suppose I was having a lovely snack with some tea at the bath. So she has no alibi. There's this new bathtub board I bought recently, and it holds up very well. Do you wish to press on for details here? She has no alibi. Or maybe you just want to ask, like, you know, was she alone in the bathtub? Or maybe you just want to know what shampoo she uses. Who knows? Are you interested in what conditioner she uses? Or maybe you want some of her bathtub water? Alright, 91% is pushing. Alright, So, in 2 seconds, and let's go and see what she has to say for herself. What were you doing maybe like around that time, or before the bathtub, or after? I suppose I was having a lovely dinner with my husband in our kitchen before the bath. Well, maybe she has an alibi. She has a husband, apparently. Now, my curiosity here is... maybe this was... Maybe he's part of the crime, if she did do it. Who knows? Now, we are now at how did it make you feel? Or the other one. Do you want to know how the death made her feel? Or when did you last talk to the designer? Do you want to play her therapist right now? Maybe she hated the designer. Or maybe she liked her. Maybe she's, you know, lying. Who knows? Maybe she's a big fat liar. You wanna know when she last talked, alright. So, based on this, what do you have to say for yourself? Yesterday, we met at this lovely little diner uptown. We would almost always visit there because the food is quite nice. And the designer's workroom has a scent that disagrees with my nostrils. Maybe she killed her because she smelled funny. At any event, I distinctly remember it because I presented her with a fancy bottle of wine to celebrate her most recent award. Maybe this is the dinner that was mentioned. The look of gratitude on her face was quite memorable. Do you want to push? Because you guys really love to push. So, push? Do you want to push it? You want to push, I know you do. You love pushing things. It doesn't matter if there's a consequence, you love pushing things. Even if it makes a blue girl cry. You like it when girls cry, huh? Maybe you want to make her cry too? Yeah, you want to push, I figured as much. Okay. 8 seconds. Boom, boom. Alright. So, after pushing her, tell me! I'm pushing you to your limit! The designer won a recent fashion show reward, so how could I not celebrate? Alcohol is but a pinch in my pockets. Alright, so this is related to something that was mentioned before. All of them are connected by a single thread. A celebration dinner? A reward? Who knows, who knows? So the last question is, how did it make you feel? Terrible. She thinks it's terrible, but is she really lying? How can anyone do something so awful to a wondrous, talented individual? You must find out who's responsible for this. Please. I'd suggest starting with that nasty rival of hers. I never did like her. Do you want to push her about this? Actually, you know, the rival did say something about someone, but I don't know if it's her. So, push? I know you want to push. I spelled something wrong, but you're gonna deal with it. It looks like, I feel like the rival was suspicious of someone. She did mention a prim and proper person. Alright. This is just no contest. Everyone loves to push. So, based on this, what do you got? What do you got, huh? The designer's rival was rather suspicious. She was always hostile when the two were in the same room. But she did mention, like, a reason for it, didn't she? She had the gall to coax me into buying her wares while slandering the designer's name. Oh. So, there's fingers pointing to so-and-so. But for now, it is time to compile all that we have. It is time to evaluate the clues. Let me go ahead and go back to my totally wonderful, amazing office that is completely mine. Well, alright! It is time to go look at the question board. So, we got 3 suspects: the rival, the patron, the apprentice. All very, very interesting names because I actually didn't bother asking them their names. And we have a lot of clues. Now, this is up to you guys. If you remember everything, and if it is right, it will be put on here. We're gonna start with the rival first. You're just gonna shout out, and I'm gonna put it one thing at a time, okay? Tell me something suspicious about the rival. What do you remember about the rival that you think should be on here? I don't think Smash was something very suspicious. Is she mad? She hates the candle. She has beef. Okay, we're gonna put she has beef then. I saw that she has beef with the with designer. We'll go ahead and do this. She does have a motive. Let's see. The standoff, that's correct. I believe someone mentioned the candle. She hates the candle. Do you think that was enough of a reason to destroy her though? So there is the candle, and just to specify, the beef with the designer is technically because it was a stolen design. I believe someone mentioned. Alright, so we got three of these. What else did you think was suspicious? So someone mentioned that at 9:39, there was no alibi. So 9:30. Well, there was a kid, but we don't know who the kid is. And we would have to search out the kid, but we don't have that time because Sherlock is coming. So, keep giving me more things to work with. And if it is right, it'll be on here. The kid is beep. You think so? You think so? I think that whatever is meant to be on here, no one has mentioned just yet. She did see the smoke, but it is not the... I think it's technically part of the stuff. She smelled like smoke? She smelled the smoke. She didn't like the friend. That's true, she did blame... she blamed the patron, actually. Yeah, I think she blames the patron or some prim and proper. I just assume it's this one. And then the last one... Was there a last thing? Cheap clothing. I don't know if that's really a motive to destroy someone. But for her, we at least know that she blames like the prim and proper client. Yeah. She's only 2 streets away. I'm putting that with the alibi part. Didn't recognize the cloth. I think she... Did she? I'm not sure. Okay, I think someone put the last one. They just had a bad attitude. But not the letter writer is supposedly a thing. Okay, this is based on whether you were at the thing. Cool. Now we're gonna move on to the patron. We are done with the rival. This is like the general summary of the idea of everything. Tell me about the patron. What was... She's not single. No alibi, unless you count the other thing. She's sadly married. Blames rival. Okay, let's put that then. She blames the rival. She did say that the rival slanders her. In fact, I'm actually gonna put it over here, just so they're side by side. Blames rival. And then this one, I'll just go put as question mark. Okay, what else did you think? She disliked the candle smell. I'll put that next to candle too then. Everyone just seems to really hate her candle, and we don't even know what it smells like. And let's see. I believe at 9:39 p.m. she technically has no alibi unless you want to count her husband. So at 9:39 p.m. she's supposedly at home. Now, the question is... Actually... Question is like, do we believe her and her husband? Now, there was a wine gift, that's right. She did have a wine gift. She gifted wine. Maybe there's a possibility that the designer and the husband have a thing for each other, who knows? What was the last thing you can think of? What's the last thing? Yeah, we don't know what happened to the wine. But there was a dinner or something. Poison wine? You think so? What is the last one? She had meetings. She did have meetings. I think she saw them at... But she claims to have never stepped foot into the office, I believe. it was the husband. Or maybe she and the designer were dating each other, and the husband found out. So, met frequently, I'll just put that, but not at office. She does not like the candle smell. She claims she's never been at the office. Now, the last one, the apprentice. What do you think about her? I have to admit she's a little bit forgettable, so... Tell me about something then. A crime of passion, you think so? Or you know what? Maybe it was her. Maybe it was her. She's a crybaby, too emotional. So, I believe someone mentioned that at 9:39 p.m. she was actually at the bus. Next one. She threw out the hate letters. That's true. Threw hate letters. Maybe there was one letter she threw out, which was a love letter. Who knows? But I kind of doubt it. Now, someone mentioned that she had a celebratory dinner with the designer. And then we got two more. That's true. She was the last one potentially to be at the crime scene. I'm only putting the ones that fit the mark of what was in my brainstorm. The last person to see them. That is true. Maybe this one. And then the last one. She works there. I guess it makes sense to... She wasn't supposed to work there, actually. Yeah, supposed to be her day off. But maybe she was there to practice her stitchings. She doesn't really have a motive, though, does she? Yeah, does she have a motive? She did. The last one is that she did recognize the fabric, but like, so all of them really did, I feel. At least the patron and her do. So now that we have this is our crime scene. This is what we have. I need you to think about this. In the meantime, I need to look at some wanted posters. I need you... Okay, take a screenshot of this right now. I want you to think about this, and then we're gonna vote in about 5 minutes. In the meantime, it's time to see some wanted posters. Alright. It's funny. I don't know why, but people seem to think I'm a criminal. Not sure why. I think I'm a good girl. I'm the best girl. I'm the nice girl. Come on. I was Santa last year. So, I hope that you have a screenshot of the bulletin board. Funnily enough, some people think I'm a wanted criminal. I know, funny, right? So, someone thinks that this is what I look like. I have an eldritch backpack. Ooh, 25,000 dead or alive? Why would I be dead? Nah, we're gonna be alive and kicking. Funny. This is what you guys think this criminal looks like. Look, just because I stole an outfit from a constable. Actually, you know what? It's my outfit. They didn't even get to wear it. Sure, it was a new outfit they just ordered. Left it in the middle of the street. I just happened to be there and I thought, oh, that's a cute outfit. That's the last one in stock too. So I just took it from them. Probably the same thing happened to B-Boy, I bet. Ooh, this one's really pretty. Look at that. Oh, feeling very plaid today. Ooh. And I like how you think I have an arm. Little did you know, I may or may not have an arm. Who knows? So, yeah, you know. In the meantime, I'll go ahead and start the poll. But keep thinking about it, because once you vote, you can't take it back, okay? The Sudoku player is the rival, the patron. I'll let you just gawk at my beauty. Or the apprentice. Oh crap. The apprentice. There you go. Once you vote, you can't unvote. So think about very carefully that this is the person you really think did it. Go ahead and vote. I know, this one's really cute. Just like Cece. Ooh. This one is, oh, they think I have a brown outfit. Like a, you know, like the typical detective outfit. Yeah. Actually, you know, it's kind of funny, but I dreamt I owned an outfit like that. So, who knows? Who knows? And I seem to have a little islands there. Ooh, this one I'm kind of scratching my face. I'm like, I didn't commit the crime, officer. I didn't do it, 'cause I'm innocent. And ooh, this one has a little sassy thing. I wonder if you got it from the trailer. Really cute. I also have the little camera there so I can detect all your crimes. Oh, but what is this? Oh, I feel like something's about to happen. But we'll keep going. I feel myself changing. Ooh, this one looks like a little bit of a kind of ooh, harem. Harem style. Ooh, this one's very, very detailed. I like it. I like it. Look at that. Fancy. Oh, I like the red here. I also like the little bag there. That's cute. Me like. Oh, and I have a book of knowledge. Ooh, this one has more plaid again for the skirt. Very, very monochrome, just like my hair. I also like how you put a lot of details with the hands. The little arm cuff link, I think is what you call them. Oh, and even York is there. Interesting. Oh, this one's some not Kurujitsuji. Oh crap, I forgot. Attack on Titan pose right there. Shingeki no Kyojin, I believe. Ooh. Oh, that one, that's cute. I like the little eye there. Me wanted. That's funny. Ooh. I like the little chains at the bottom there. Nice and nice. Oh, that's so cool! But I guess if you need a nurse, I can maybe take your blood. That's nice. I like that. Oh, I like the little pink there. It's a good contrast for everything. Oh, but you know, I wonder if there was one here that was actually the outfit. Was it this one? What if one of these is actually a person I hired and purposely put on here so people know that, like, oh, it's just a fan contribution. It's not the real thing. I wonder. Keep an eye. Maybe it's there. Maybe it's there. Ah, I like the little the fishbone thing at the middle. And I like the blue thing here. It's quite the contrast. Oh gosh, I love detectives so much. Oh, I like this one. This is like the type of person I'll step on you. Me like. Oh, I like the cute ruffles here too. Pretty. Oh, this has a little bookworm bag at the bottom right. Wow, why do I have so many wanted posters, guys? Come on. I'm innocent. Look at this. Look at this face. This is a face you can trust. Look at her. She's so demure. She just wants a tea party. Horn! Ah, ma chérie! Horn, bonjour! Look at that. That's the face of innocence. Oh, I'm going back to being a nurse. Hun. But nurse in I almost said Spanish. And this one's very floral. Alright, let me speed run this a little because we have a lot. So, I like it. It has like the little chocolatier vibe to it. Ooh, emo. I like it. Cute. Looks like I'm going to a party, a rock party. Oh, I like the little capelet. Oh, it's the doll. Oh, you see my insides there. Oh, I like the cape there. It's very pretty, very demure. I like the cape there too. I like the pink. And this is the last wanted poster I have for now because I'm just making sure that the cops don't get my trail. Alright, it is now time to see. A lot of people have voted for the apprentice, but are you really sure? Are you sure that this is the actual thing? In the meantime, I think I've spoiled you enough. So, based on all this info, you think it was the apprentice. And based on my appearance, well, let us see. Oh, what is this? I have a little bit of red on me. Uh-oh. Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh, what's that? Oh, you don't see enough. That's what it is. You just don't see enough. Shiori, please! Get out of the shadows! Well, let's start here. Oh? Oh? Shoes? I know that we had like a crime and we're solving it, but come on, look at this, look at this. Shoes! I got shoes! And what about the top? Oh, pretty ankles. Ooh, very demure, very demure. Now what about over here? Oh, skin. There's skin here. Oh, it's holding very tightly, holding very respectfully. You can see a little squish in there. Oh my goodness gracious! It's like, oh, that little lace. Oh, it's a red outfit. A red outfit just like the flames of fury. And then what about here? Well, you've already seen the bottom, but you have a little belt and a little arm ruffle there. And then so much design, so much belts. Oh, a little corset. And oh, a necklace. Look at that, look at that. Duh. Back into the darkness I go. Oh, but my face is here. Oh. Uh-oh. Look at the little cape there. Oh. Hairstyle. Hi. Pah! I am here. Welcome. Now, I am able to remove my cape if it gets a little too warm in here when I'm solving a crime. So, I can also put my arm back if I am tired of doing this. But, whoop. No cape. So if I want to allow it to be free, essentially. Otherwise, cape is usually on. And if I am really thinking, ponytail. I am just a humble wannabe detective at your service. And I am here to arrest the apprentice! So, apprentice, it is time to see what you have. Apprentice, come forth! You have been accused with the crime of larceny. But the question is, why did you do it? I didn't mean to. It fell and I spent so much time making that outfit for you. Or technically for her. For your special day and I'm so sorry. Oh, you've caught her. It was her. But it was an accident from what it seemed like. Based on all the knowledge, the designer really loved candles. However, she's a designer. I think it was just a fire hazard waiting to happen. She loved smelling like crap. She had candles all over her place and the apprentice was the only one who cared about it. And I believe that in an effort to catch up the bus, I believe that she ran. She ran out, probably knocked over something. Complete accident. She has no motive to actually do it. I don't think she has the motive. And everything caught on fire. I think with the combination of alcohol, perhaps the designer was really drunk and they were passed out. And so, it seems that this mystery is at an end. But, fear not! We have outfit merch! Yay! We have merch to commemorate the crime. Let's go. That's okay. It's okay. We have outfit merch to remember the fact that it was a total accident that she caused this to happen. It's okay. If you want to remember our first crime-solving spree before Sherlock Holmes came here, this is a great opportunity to look at this. Boy, do you love freaking hats? Good gosh, I do too. I love to put on my hat when I think. Look at this. Hat on. Ooh. thinking with my brain. So if you want a hat to match me and play detective, you can because you love hats, I hope. And these hats are to match my thing here. It also comes with little badges, or you could just put it with your little bags. What's it called? The Oshi bag. Yeah, so you could put it on your hat. You can make this a sort of decorative. Maybe put badges there, kind of like a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout homage. Or you could also get you could put this. You could put me at a scene of the crime scene. So if you think that there's a mystery to be solved and you're right there, well, you could take a picture of me right there and put a picture of you right there too, and I'll think about that crime. May not solve it, but I will definitely see it. You know, we'll see. Maybe we'll solve it together. Oh boy! And you know what? What better way to celebrate merchandise by getting a wallet? You can give me your wallet by also buying a wallet here. Yay! You could put anything in here. Maybe you can put like some fabric here or some little handle bits. Who knows? Do whatever. It's a wallet. Let's go. However, did you know that you will also get a limited edition? That's right. You're gonna see my fabulous, hard to read handwriting on the broski car. Let's go. So if you want to carry a piece of me, a piece of my writing, my blood, sweat, and tears, but cleaned up nicely, so it is actually legal to distribute, I will be signing this card, and then you may put it as a calling card if you want to commit crime, which I definitely do not think you should do. Just letting you know. So, I hope you enjoyed my outfit debut. I have done my best to provide you with a mystery. I destroyed someone's life. I didn't do the crime though. I didn't do crime. I mean, I found a perfect crime to solve just for this. But none of this would be possible without all the help that I had. So, check this out. Look at that. It was made in 3D. I had help with the story. We spent like weeks on this, so thank you, Lemmy, for helping. I had feedback help. We had freaking rehearsals over this. So thank you for feeding info and suggestions in case it was too much. Leros, thank you so much for the promotion for the trailers. And then for the visual novel intros of each suspect that was made by Nami. And then Mac helped with this thing. This is all made in 3D. And of course, I did OBS. I did the assets for a lot of stuff. And I did the opening intro video. And the office is made by Roku9s. And the text box, along with the Oriental frame, was made by Rojo. But now the question is this really the end? Yes, it is. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for let's see. I'll see you for #OLRisa's debut tomorrow. Catch you guys later. Until then, Shiori.